Mwesibebiri.
Alright, we're mwesibebiri, but for matters of language, tugenda kubeera nga tukyusamu ko tuddeko muzungu olw'ensonga nti ffe abasoose okubeera n'omukulu ono. He is a WBA, actually. Yes, tugenda kuba byonna tubitegeera bulungi nnyo. Champion, he is a heavyweight champion mu nsonga z'ebikonde. Nyagadde tujja kwongera n'okutegeeramu ebintu ebitonotono mu ggwanga gy'avudde. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. We've just we're joined by yet another guest. Actually, I'm profoundly honored to have him onto the show tonight. He's coming from Zimbabwe, of course, on the 29th of this month at the International University of East Africa. That's for Readies World. This nation shall experience yet another, my God, what should I say? It is a battle. Well, Uganda versus Zimbabwe. Of course, I have the man himself, Dube, Thamsanqa. The name itself, my God. I love to, actually, I think to go for more lecturers, actually, to pronounce that right. But I think it is Dube Thamsanqa. Another thing he will pronounce for himself. Yes, of course, he'll be versing Shafiq Kiwanuka. He is a Ugandan. I told you on the 29th of this month, we shall experience this battle. Of course, this is brought to you by Great Lakes International.
Great Strikers. Yes,
Great Strikers, not Great Lakes. Great Strikers International. And I'm joined by two gentlemen and the world, Africa, yes, WBA, Africa. Champion, yes, champion, and Mr. Sam Buchanan. Of course, he is, I think, the CEO.
I'm the chairman.
Chairman, Great Strikers International. I'll just first invite you, Mr. Dube, to say hi to the viewers. You introduce yourself. For me, I know you come from Zimbabwe, and first and foremost, first introduce yourself to the viewers and say hi to them.
Okay, hi all Ugandans. How are you? My name is Thamsanqa Dube. I am the WBA Pan-African champion.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwe is good so far.
It's good.
It's very good. Yeah. The weather is hot these days.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it's raining, but not too much. But it's hot, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of comparisons, how do you compare Zimbabwe with Uganda in terms of boxing when you compare? Are we far away ahead of you or you're ahead of us?
It's like I don't really know about Ugandan boxers. Yeah, I don't want to lie, but in Zimbabwe, what I know is that there are too many talented boxers there in Zim.
Okay.
Yeah, there are too many talented boxers in Zim. Talent is there in Zim, is planted there. Yeah.
I think the government has done a lot, I think, to uplift their sport, or like to uplift boxing. Is that right, in Zimbabwe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Sam.
Yes.
Good evening and welcome to the show. I'd love you to at least salute the viewers and go ahead.
I salute you all viewers. I love you so much. And, well, I can say we're ready to rumble.
Okay.
Here we have some Thamsanqa Dube, much as there's a way they say Thamsanqa Dube.
I need some lessons for that.
Thamsanqa
Dube.
So it will be hard for Ugandans to pronounce,
True.
but yeah. To all viewers, you are all welcome on Friday, 29th November, for this fight at former Readies World, that is International University of East Africa. That's where we are going to host this event. It's a breakthrough for Uganda because we never had this kind of event.
Okay.
Now it's the beginning, or we are reviving boxing back into its life. Yeah, because we managed to groom Shafiq Kiwanuka, who is now, he fought his first professional fight. He won.
Which year was that?
This year.
Okay.
He fought with Kamara from Kenya. He hit him in 102 seconds, knockout. Then he fought a Congolese guy called Mbikai Tyson. He was hit in 35 seconds. So now we are coming for the African title.
Mm.
It's a big event.
Mm.
So, yeah.
So far so good. Shafiq Kiwanuka has done perfectly better, or has done perfectly good.
Yes.
Is like Dube, ain't you scared of this guy? Because the description itself, it just shows that the guy you're going to battle it out with is very ain't you scared?
I know I'm not scared. This is my work, man. I was born to fight, man.
Okay.
So I'm not afraid of anything.
Mm.
I fought so many tough opponents in my career,
Okay.
more than Shafiq.
Mm.
Yeah, so there's nothing new to me.
Okay, but
Yeah.
because briefly, when you introduce yourself, I know there are quite a number of titles I think you've won, and I would love our fellow viewers or our Ugandans to know who you are, how many battles have you won so far.
Okay.
Yes, take it away. Mm.
I've got 16 fights,
Mm.
3 losses, 7 KOs.
Mm.
Then the other coming off on points. Then no draw.
Mm.
Yeah, I was the youngest champion in my country in Zim when I was 19 years old.
19 years old.
Yeah, that's when I become the national heavyweight champion of Zimbabwe.
At 19.
At
My
19,
God.
and I'm still holding the title even now. I'm the current champion in Zimbabwe.
Mm.
Then after 6 years from that, for that title which I clinched in Zimbabwe, I went for WBA Pan-African,
Mm.
which I'm still holding now.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you still seem to be so far so good. Speaking about these titles, what has made you, or what are the factors which have been actually favoring you or influencing you to win all these titles? Because you seem to be so good. At 19 years, you win something,
Yeah, yeah.
which is something very hard to other fighters.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
are those factors which have influenced you winning
Yeah.
these titles?
Yeah, it depends how the way you train, and discipline is more important when you are a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be well disciplined
Mm.
and focus on your training all the time.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Like speaking briefly about boxing in Zimbabwe, how is it faring? Is it how many boxers are there? How is the competition?
Yeah, we got Manucci. Manucci won the silver world champion.
Mm.
I think it's 3 years. It's 3 years back.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. Manucci is a good boxer. Faram Siwa, I think Faram Siwa. You know him, Faram Siwa. He once came. He once fought here in Uganda.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. He's a Zimbabwean, and people they are saying he did well
Okay.
when he came here in Uganda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming to you, like Manager, speaking about this fight, when Dube speaks of 16 fights, 17 KOs, just 3 losses, versing Shafiq Kiwanuka, who seems to have
3
just,
professional fights. But I can tell you, this Shafiq is a great boy.
Mm.
He's very great.
Mm.
You can imagine, since he was in amateur, he managed to beat all. In Uganda, no one can face him. I can say that confidently. So, from his fights, that's when the World Boxing Federation approved this fight, because they assessed and saw that Shafiq is capable of winning or fighting with Thamsanqa Dube.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, talking about this fight, the same thing, because according to his description and biography and what he has just told us, it seems that this is something that Shafiq must actually prepare for, because it is a battle of a guy who has won a lot of things, and things just sound like they are not so that fair.
Yes, it is a battle, and in a battle always there is a loser and a winner. We shall see when we get there. But as me, I have confidence in Shafiq Kiwanuka, the killing machine, as we call him. He's going to win this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, why did you decide, basically, to have Dube versing? What were the factors to?
Actually,
for
it
Shafiq
wasn't.
to verse
Yeah,
Dube?
it wasn't our decision. It's a decision from the World Boxing Federation. They had to sit and say, yes, Shafiq wants a fight and Dube wants a fight. They looked at their records and they say, oh, this one can fight Shafiq, or Shafiq can fight Dube. So they agreed on who to fight Dube, because Dube is the contender. So they were looking at the opponent who can face Dube until they found him. They've been waiting. This title has been waiting for 5 years.
Okay. So
It was vacant for 5 years. So within 5 years, no one in Africa has fought for this title. So it's a big fight in Uganda, and Uganda is lucky to host this kind of event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking about that, what does this fight bring to Uganda? Apart from its weight, what are things does the nation actually, as a nation, we have to be proud of about this fight?
There is a lot, because I mean, it's about, if we win this, we shall celebrate, first of all, the happiness, the revival of boxing in Uganda. We shall come back on top as we used to be. So, I mean, it has a lot to say.
Okay.
It has a lot to tell in the world of boxing. There's a big story to tell. You remember we used to have the Nyakanas. During that time, we used to feel like we are proud because we have someone there. But after some time, it disappeared. Now it's coming back, and I have great hope that it will never disappear.
I think the question of comparisons, I think I will just bring it straight to you.
Yes.
Comparing, because these are two nations. Zimbabwe has been on spotlight on other political issues. I wouldn't love to dive into that.
Yes.
Speaking of now this boxing, how do we weigh ourselves as a nation with Zimbabwe?
Well, Zimbabwe, they have an experienced team.
Okay.
They have good training grounds, I can say, because I visited Zimbabwe.
Okay, that's good.
They are well placed in sports. Yeah, and Uganda, yes, we are there, but we're coming. I have confidence that, yeah, we're there.
Okay.
Much as Zimbabwe is a bit ahead, but we're not afraid. Yeah, this is sports. We can maneuver.
Okay. Mr. Dube, I can't forget actually, because you're from just coming to, or you're from the airport, you've just arrived in Uganda. What are some of the things you expect out of Uganda? Just the hospitality and other things, and how do you find Uganda so far as we speak?
Uganda is a nice country.
Okay.
The people are very welcoming. Yeah. So I'm feeling free when I'm here. I'm feeling at home. Okay. I'm so happy to be here. And I would love people to come in big numbers.
Okay.
To come and support. Yeah.
Speaking of the fight, what should the people expect out of this fight from you as a fighter from Zimbabwe?
Yeah, they should, what they have can you come back?
What should the people expect? Because you're calling them to throng the event place or like all the place. What should they expect?
Yeah, they must expect a good show that is it's gonna be a good show. Yeah.
A good show.
Yeah, they must come and see.
Okay.
What boxing boxing is all about. They must come and witness. They must come and witness the truth.
So you're here for business?
I'm here for business, buddy. Yeah, big time.
Nothing else, just business.
Big time, my man. Yeah. no joke, bruh.
What if,
My
like, what
boy
if,
is gonna teach you a good lesson.
what if you're taught a
I'll
lesson?
teach your boy a
He
lesson.
will teach you a good lesson, boy.
I am the godfather.
Like, well, I would love to pick your view, like Dube, because many people once they lose, like we have someone here in Uganda, like I don't know whether you ever heard of Golola Moses. I don't know.
No.
Now, there are some people who have, I think it's just, it's part of nature. When someone loses, they get a lot of scapegoats or they get a lot of excuses.
Yeah, I know.
What if you lose to Shafiq Kiwanuka? Won't you get any excuses that the weather, it is...
The weather is...
Like it's hot in Zimbabwe, now it's very cold in Uganda. Won't you get excuses? Shouldn't you expect those?
No, relax.
Okay. Okay, manager, sir. The guy is meaning business, he's speaking business.
I know he's a confident boy. In Zimbabwe, they call him, elephant boy or...
No, it's like they call me Mabona Bulao.
Mabona Bula, but
Mabona Bula.
so something
Meaning?
like
Huh?
a buffalo or a
Mabona
baby
Bula.
elephant?
It's like Mabona Bula is a black mamba snake.
It's a snake.
Yeah, it's a snake.
I saw
So
something
it's just
like...
used to, just to scare people, just
That was
No.
like inflammatory.
Yeah, but this guy you're going to fight is called a killing machine. Then the cobra would just run into a killing machine
No,
and...
you know what it's gonna be like?
Yeah.
Me, I'm gonna be a killing machine.
How?
Huh?
You can't overturn that.
No, I can be a killing machine
No.
on him.
No.
So, but yourself, I'll
Yes.
speak your views. What should people expect? Because like yes, we've just made this as a surprise
They-
to him. He has just landed into the country.
They have to expect a brilliant fight. It will
Okay.
be a great fight. They should expect, if they have ever had a story of Muhammad Ali, how was it called? The Rambo in the jungle. Yeah? This is the Rambo in the jungle.
Are you serious?
Part 2. This was in DRC, but now we're fighting for the African title. Who is going to be the African giant in this game? Yeah, we want to know, is it Shafiq or Thamsanqa? Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. So they should expect a great event, a great fight, that it will remain in the history of Uganda. Yeah. And Africa at large.
I'd love to understand other details. What else should they get the viewers know and understand about this event, apart from like just the fight, the titles, and other things, other details in regards to the event?
Yeah, we have organized very well. We have a good auditorium. If you have ever seen what happens in America, this is what you see. The display, the event will be very colorful. We have great artists. We have a legend Readies, he will be with us. We have B2C,
Okay.
they will be with us as well. We have Red Banton, he's a legend also, he'll be with us. We have, what else? There are many artists.
There are many artists.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Grenade is coming.
Okay.
Yeah, we have many. Yeah.
I'd love to pick your views because this is okay. It is a show that at times we look onto different things.
Actually, those ones who drink, we have a mobile bar.
Okay.
It will be fun. It will be fun. It's fun
So
for
it's
everyone.
just lots.
It's not only boxing, not only fighting, but it will be fun. We have a lot of entertainment around. Yeah.
Okay. So
Around
speaking of boxing in the country, do you think, because like we have leaders here in the country, and I would love to get your views. Do you think, yes, the government, because they are part of the things we've been discussing with Mr. Lagadi, do you think the government has at least aided or helped this of the boxing to develop and have a significant progress?
Well, the government is a stakeholder in each and every sport in this country or in the world. They help in many ways. They help in many ways. They might not help financially, but they can help to provide security. they can help to, most likely security. Once you have security, you can do whatever you want. So
Okay.
yeah, but I know we're working hand in hand with the
Okay.
government. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Dube, before I let you go, because I want you to just go and refresh yourself, you get prepared for a loss or a win, I don't know. What are your final remarks, first and foremost, to your content, I think, Shafiq Kiwanuka, like what would you tell him?
Yeah, he must
Part
be,
of your final remarks.
Yeah, he must be ready because the Black Mamba is coming for him. He must get prepared.
Don't scare him, man.
You feel like you're just intimidating him. He must get ready.
Huh? He must get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm ready now.
You're very ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he went for further training in South Africa. I saw him. The government of Zimbabwe sent him there.
Okay.
He was there for
And I would love to thank the great strikers because they did it in a professional way. They informed me while there is time to prepare for this. They didn't even try to catch me.
So it's better organization.
It's a better great strikers. They did it in a professional way, and I'm so happy how they did their thing. It's a well professional done.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much because they told me why there's a time to train. Because some other organization, they just tell you maybe when there is only 1 month left for the fight to be staged, you see. But at least them, they did it in a professional way. I really thank them so much.
By the way, before I let you go, what does this fight mean to you? What does it mean to you, this fight?
This fight, it means that when you say African thing, you see, you must be proud when you are African.
Okay.
Yeah, to hold such a crown for Africa, it gives you courage, it gives you respect, you see. Yeah.
Okay. I think
blessing, bro.
Yeah, I think I think we must give like Shafiq some space. I think during the course of the week, at least we bring them together. We'd get other details. I think before.
Yeah, definitely.
Before
And tomorrow we are having a press conference at International University of East Africa. We are inviting you as well to join us. Then from there we can see how.
Your final remarks to the viewers, because our time is out. Your final remarks.
Oh, I'm calling upon the viewers. I'm calling upon all Ugandans to come and see the Crash for Africa. That will be on 29th November at International University of East Africa between Shafiq Kiwanuka of Uganda and Thamsanqa Dube of Zimbabwe.
Okay. That's it. I think for tonight we shall just call it a wrap, or we shall just end it from here. But yes, just reminding you of this fight. Of course, I think it's a great pleasure to go support our own, and this is on the African soil. I think we can give it our ears and we go and enjoy. So wesebye ejja kubeera nga ekomawo n'abatategeera bulungi oluzungu just waliwo Africa Heavyweight Championship abanyumirwa ebikooni ennaku zomwe zijja kubeera 29 wali ku International University of East Africa eyali Readies World wetugenda okubeera ffenna abayimbi bangi nnyo Great Strikers International be bakitaddemu ensimbi okulaba nga Shafiq Kiwanuka ate nga abinkana n'omuzimbabwe Dube
Thamsanqa Dube.
Thamsanqa, my God.
Nga balwanira engule ya Africa ani agitwala.
The meaning of Thamsanqa, it means lucky.
Lucky.
You can just call me Lucky.
Is it like it's like you're naming now yourself Lucky Dube?
Lucky Dube, because I'm Dube. Dube, Lucky Dube, you know the singer? The lead singer.
very good, yeah.
So
it's
Thamsanqa is
name.
lucky, then Dube. He's Lucky Dube. He's a lucky boy, but this time in Uganda he won't be lucky, man.
So it's not moving all walking into the footsteps of the late Lucky Dube. But well, we shall just call it a wrap for tonight. Ebirala byonna tujja kubeera nga tubifuna ku mukuto gwa Delta TV Uganda mbasuubiza exclusive endala Muzera gadi nja kubeera for the last 30 minutes tugenda kubeera tuzongerayo nabonaba ojagadde ojja kuyita ku mukutu gwa Delta TV Uganda kwe tugenda okubeera tugifuna twongere okutegeera ensonga zonna eya President Museveni okubeera mu retreat olwo okusinkagana bannabitone oba abayiiya ebintu ebyenjawulo 16, 17 ne 18 byonna byagala okumanya gyogenda okubeera nga obifuna. But for now, let's have a good night and may you have a blessed week ahead. See you then.